Sorry, everybody. This is DIB Sports. So I'm just going to do. I just did this. I just read this article about Alex Smith to the Washington Redskins, which is one of. I think it's one of the dumbest moves of for the Washington Redskins. First of all, I read that the reason why they did it was because they wanted to save $17 million for the cap space. Now, this is classic Washington Redskin ownership making some bonehead moves. And the reason I say that is if they signed Kirk Cousins 3 years ago and gave him a different contract, they would have saved money a long time ago and they could have built around Kirk Cousins. But instead, they said, you know what? We're going to franchise him, we're going to franchise him, and we're going to franchise him. Basically, you're telling him you don't trust this guy to lead your franchise. And honestly, Kirk Cousins was pretty good this year. Despite all the injuries he had, they had third stringers for old offensive linemen. They had guys off the street to play their positions. And the fact that they said, nah, we're not going to sign you, but we're going to keep these other guys, doesn't make any sense. And Alex Smith, what has he done in his career? I mean, okay, he had one trip to the NFC Championship, and then he lost. Then he got benched for Colin Kaepernick. Then he gets traded for to the Chiefs, and he did nothing for the Chiefs. They didn't go far. They always lose in a divisional round or wild card. So he didn't do much there either. Now you're trading for this guy? It just doesn't make any sense. And Kirk Cousins is younger. Still has a lot of talent. And I don't get this move. It's stupid. Now the Chiefs, I gotta see what rounds they're gonna get, but it's that they're gonna win this one out because they're gonna use those picks for draft picks, and maybe get some good talent because the Redskins weren't good this year. They were mediocre and they were terrible. I believe they were fourth place this year. Oh, you know what? The Giants. Sorry, whoops. The Giants were last place, but they were pretty bad. Redskins were pretty bad as well, and they can get some good talent this year through the draft, but they gave away some picks. Probably, I'm thinking this is like third or fourth round pick. I got to see what pick level it is, but the fact that they gave away Kirk Cousins, basically, Kirk Cousins is not going to come back, so they're basically letting him go. Say thanks for your service, but you got to leave, and now you're putting Alex Smith in the mix now. They just don't get it. They just don't get it. So you got an older quarterback. He's in his early 30s. You know he only has like maybe 4 years left or less in his lifespan because lifespan in the NFL is very short. Not everyone's going to be like Tom Brady. Not everyone's going to be drinking, avocado juices and stuff and keep healthy. Now, most quarterbacks are done by mid-30s. So you got a middle-aged quarterback basically in NFL age, and you're getting him, and now so you could save some money when you could have saved money before by signing Kirk Cousins earlier. So this is some bonehead move right here, and I really think that the Redskins are making a big mistake. Alex Smith is not the answer. The problem is not the quarterback. The problem is the ownership. Same thing like Dallas. Dallas has a problem with the ownership because too much meddling. It's the same thing here, but the difference is Jerry Jones is trying to win. Daniel Snyder, every move he makes it worse, makes the team worse. So, and Jerry Jones, I mean, he makes some bonehead moves. His problem is loyalty to mediocrity. This guy is just terrible as an owner. I mean, the Redskins went to the playoffs like twice in like 20 years, it seems like, and they haven't won a playoff game since I believe 2005. That's a long time. So the ownership is bad, the GM moves are bad, and they're just making more bad decisions. I'm telling you, you're going to see the same old Redskins next year. It doesn't matter who the quarterback is. What's the problem is the ownership, and honestly, the owner is a bonehead, in my opinion, and I think he needs to sell his team for the Redskins to ever get better. I feel the same way about Dallas. The only way Dallas is going to get better if Jerry Jones steps aside. But Alex Smith is a decent quarterback, not a great quarterback. He never won a championship, so I don't see what they see in this guy. And Kirk Cousins, this is a blessing in disguise, man. Walk away from this garbage. I think this is a garbage franchise. I mean garbage franchise, just the way it's ran. I'm not saying, listen, Redskins got a great history, won Super Bowls and everything, but right now current stage is a garbage franchise because it's being ran by an incompetent owner. So Kirk Cousins, if I'm him, I'm dipping out, and I'm going to be going to the Broncos or the Jaguars. Those are the two destinations I think is best for him, or maybe the Arizona Cardinals because they need a quarterback. But I think they're going to go maybe through the draft. But if I'm the Kirk Cousins, I'm going to Denver. Great defense there, or Jaguars because they need a quarterback there. So, or even the Jets. That's a good option too, doesn't? But man, just get out of there with Kirk Cousins, man. That's a shame. They basically said we don't believe in you. But that's my thoughts. I think it's a bonehead move.